What?
That's rude.
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Are you sure? Awful creatures.
Alright. Also just noticed that I don't have Sky UI enabled, which... working. Is a problem. Now my UI is all poop. You know what? I'm gonna make my dude a little bit more buff because this oh, that's new. Oh yeah. Hi. Look at that. Dwemer armor on a beefy bro. Oh yeah. Oh god, I really miss Sky UI though. Yeah, this is the waterfront. I think last week or the week before I showed you guys a picture on our social media. Comparing Oblivion.
The Maria Elena. Damn fine ship. With a damn fine crew. I should know. I'm her first mate. Malvolus is my name. So believe me when I tell you we don't like it when people snoop around in our affairs. You get near that ship and my men will run you through.
She's pretty soft, her voice. We should fix that. Rindman. No. No. Let's quickly jump off this. Anyway, to finish my sentence, I posted a comparison picture of Oblivion and Skyblivion. Side by side. If you haven't seen that, it's really cool to see the difference between the two. It's really, really epic. Does it trigger the rage? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, fuck it. We'll fight those guys really quickly. Let me make a save file. Okay, that. Just give me 1 second. Oh, the game didn't crash. No Fs. No F in chat. We didn't crash. Okay, it doesn't count. I alt tabbed. Okay, don't worry. It's cool. We're cool. But yeah, I'll go kill these fools because you asked nicely. How's the audio, by the way? How's the volume? Are we good? Minus F. I fucking love the Blackwater Blade though. Audio is fine. How's the video? Also good. I could have sworn I muted the Okay.
Never should have come here.
Told you. Idiot. How? Okay, now we can throw some Fs in chat. Yeah. That was a proper crash. Oh, shit. All good though, because now I can make sure that SkyUI is actually loaded, which it wasn't before. So many plugins. Oh, I need to clean up this shit. Okay, there we go, SkyUI. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Chris, Italian, Quad, Vigorous, Kionic, Sono? I don't know. Red, Cash, Gumak, Janky, Bubble, appreciate that. Yeah, usually on Twitch, I stream whatever I can. Lately it's been a lot of nav meshing. Okay, we're gonna leave those pirates alone. They're a force to be reckoned with, obviously. I know there's an easier way to do this, chat. I really do, but... Alright. Did I... No, I did not. If you have questions, by the way, feel free to ask away. I'm only reading the question on Twitch. Unfortunately, I can't read both chats. But yeah, I'll give it my best. Actually, no, my small horse. Kionic, that doesn't ring a bell, I'm sorry. Yeah, it does help to, if you have a question, add kind of rebel size, so I can read it a bit easier. I have no idea. Okay, let me... There we go. How does the game run and play in its current state? I'm getting 60 FPS almost anywhere I go. The forest up ahead is not too well optimized. It has issues performance-wise, but that should be fixed next patch. So we're looking pretty good at the moment, but optimization is generally something that we focus on in the final stages of development. So yeah, it's good now, but it's definitely gonna get better. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a sandcastle. There it is. Lovely. When the mod is finished, will you guys start putting mods into the mod, like Inception? We probably won't, but if you guys want to upload your own mods to Nexus for Skyblivion, then you're free to do so. How easy will it be to get Skyrim mods to work in Skyblivion? Things like UI, body armor, magic. It really depends on the mod. You know, your Riverwood overhaul will not work for Skyblivion because there's no Riverwood. Your character overhaul should work if you have custom armors. You know that it's essentially the same as Skyrim, so most mods will be compatible. But if a mod changes something that we have also changed, then that's obviously a problem. I'm sure there will be a few patches, and I'm sure that the community will chip in when it comes to providing compatibility patches, etc. All quests are not implemented. I can show you a quest or two. Our questing department is hard at work to get that content in the game as we speak. What are techniques to optimize heavy forested areas? Well, the easiest is to make sure that the trees you use, if there's a specific area in the game that uses higher tree density than, for instance, this area we're in right now. This is an area called the Heartlands. Now, the Heartlands is not very densely forested. It's pretty sparse actually. Whereas the Great Forest, which is ahead of us, is very, very dense. So one really big improvement and easy improvement is to make sure that the trees used are lighter as far as their polygons goes and texture size. That way you can use more and still use less or the same amount of resources. How many people are working on the mod? I think we have an active team of about 35 developers. Is the main quest playable in this version? Actually, I think that the questing department, and they shared a video of this on our Discord, and on Discord alone, by the way. So it's a Discord exclusive update. But they finished, or they implemented a first quest build that would let you play through most of the main quest line, or at least until you're out of the sewers. Is the choppiness I see just a stream or my PC? Well, in my game, my performance is just fine. My streaming software is just not having it today. I'm gonna try and close all my open tabs. I'm one of those people who has 100 tabs open on Google Chrome at any time, which probably doesn't help things. Hopefully this should be a bit better. But the performance issues are on stream, not on my PC, no. What's also interesting, actually, if I go back a little bit, is to show you the difference in claims. So this area is between two different claims. There's an artist working on this area and an artist working on that area, which is also why you noticed suddenly the roads changing from meshes, which is 3D models, to textures like that. Because the artist in this area hasn't put down all his road meshes yet. It's obviously something that you're not going to see in the final game, but maybe interesting to look at. Also, we have an abandoned, burned down village. This is one of the things that we're really trying to focus on with Skyblivion. We're trying to add a lot more content to the game. Now, content can mean a few things. It can mean new quests, new weapons. But one thing that we thought was really lacking in the original Oblivion was just things to discover in the overworld. So here we have an example of an old settlement that's been burned to the ground, abandoned. And if you look closely, you'll probably find maybe a treasure or two, which will help you. Which will help you in your quest. And for the hardcore explorers like myself, you'll also find that checking out every nook and cranny of an area will yield you some treasure as well, like this here chest. There's another one.
Pay up, or else.
Oh god.
Just go away.
That's also interesting. That's the trigger for the bandit, which triggered from quite a few ways away.
Your money or your life. We can play it that way if you like.
Gonna run away. Into the forest we go. It looks like we're far away. Far enough anyway for him to leave us alone, which gives us an opportunity to kind of explore the Great Forest. Actually walk through it. Have a look. Shivering Isles is not our focus at the moment. We're really trying to focus on the main game, and then Shivering Isles and the like will come after we have released our first Skyblivion version, which is going to be the main game. Main game first, DLC second. We actually do have horse armor, yeah. It won't be paid DLC though. My favorite location, well, my favorite area in the game is probably Gold Coast right now. The current recommended specs for the game, if you can play Skyrim Special Edition, then you can play Skyblivion. Those are the requirements I'm able to give you. I'm currently running the game at max graphics, 1440p. Any stuttering you see is the stream, not the game. Will it be easy to cross the border back and forth between Skyrim and Skyblivion? No, because Skyblivion is its own game. It works like a DLC as far as installing it goes, but it's really its own separate thing. When you start up the game and when you create a new save, you get a choice. Do you want to play Skyblivion or do you want to play Skyrim? And your character, in the story anyway, isn't able to travel between the different provinces. You can use console commands to get your character to move back to Skyrim, for instance, but that's not the way we intend this game to be played. You're free to do whatever you want as soon as it's released, though. It's not difficult to get your Dragonborn over to Cyrodiil and vice versa. This is a transition area, by the way. Like I said earlier, this one is a bit more noticeable. We have different people working on different claims. So these are the Colovian Highlands. That's the Great Forest, and in between we have a plot of no man's land. That's to make sure that no one works on the same spot twice. So this land is left empty, and it'll eventually be sewn together by one artist instead of two people working towards each other. And it'll just work. Yes, it'll just work. So interesting fact, the Skyrim exterior map is smaller than Cyrodiil. Something that a lot of people didn't know. So we do have a slightly bigger workload recreating Cyrodiil as opposed to Skyrim, but the size of the map compared to Oblivion is more or less the same. There's just a lot more to find in Skyblivion. There's a lot more stuff. Let's put it that way. Hey Zix, thank you. I honestly I can't wait to be done with Navmesh. The deer was jamming. Yeah, the deer because there's no Navmesh installed in this build, the deer is not able to see where the hell I'm going exactly. So it just kind of bops around, tracks you, and then stays put. Oh, what the fuck? Am I blind? Oh, there he is.
This ends now.
Oh shit, I'm actually gonna die. Yep, I actually fucking died. Are you kidding me? Well, that's why I usually use God mode for these things. Well, at least the view is nice. Could be a whole lot worse. To make you guys' questions a bit easier, if something was done a certain way in Skyrim and it was done differently in Skyblivion it will be like Skyrim. We don't have the manpower or the time to reinvent the wheel for every single small thing that Oblivion did differently. The thing is, we want to release this mod, well, this game, it's not really a mod anymore, is it? We want to release this game to all of you guys as soon as possible, and if we just keep adding features because they're slightly different in Skyrim compared to Oblivion, then we'll be here until I'm 50. And I already feel uncomfortably close to being 50, so for my own sake and for yours, not everything is going to be like in Oblivion, but that's not a bad thing, because if you wanted everything to be like in Oblivion, then you would just play Oblivion, right? Exactly, feature creep is something we have to look out for. We all have really cool ideas and visions and ways how we can think we can improve the game, but we also have to be realistic. We have to think about what we want, and what we want most is to give you guys a game that you can actually play and enjoy. In order to do that, we have to focus. We have to focus on what's important. So on our to-do list, our MVP, minimal viable product, we have reworked all meshes and textures. We have implemented all the quests, and we have an implementation for most vital basic mechanics. These mechanics would be alchemy. All right. Alchemy, underwater combat, and to some extent disposition. That doesn't mean after release, no, more updates won't follow, and we might implement a lot of cool features afterwards because of people joining the project after release, because it gets a lot of hype and attention. That's totally possible, but we do have a minimal viable product. Cheers, Alex. Really appreciate that. Could have sworn I saw bandits. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna repeat what I said earlier. If a certain mod worked on Skyrim, it will work on Skyblivion. If the mod is modifying something that's dependent on Skyrim's world space, it will not apply. If it changes something that Skyblivion changes as well, it'll have compatibility issues. Oh man, I thought I saw a chest. Nice new crates though. Oh yeah, one part I forgot to mention for the MVP is creatures. So all the creatures would be in game as well. Yeah, so the same goes for all Easter eggs. All original Oblivion Easter eggs, locations, unique items, unique places will be in Skyblivion, and additionally we will also have our own Easter eggs, unique locations, and unique weapons. Again, the scamp is not able to get to us, nor is the mage, because we don't have navmesh installed at the moment. They are functional though. Newly unknown. The Umbra armor set will have, or already has, a unique model. Yeah, our implementation system and pipeline is a bit primitive, mostly due to the Skyrim formats being trash and terrible. But we have monthly merges, more or less. If people finish their assets, they can share it with us on Trello, and it gets added to the build after being converted by our implementation team. Do I work, or have I worked for a major game development company? Afraid not, no. I would really love to get a gig in the gaming industry, but I haven't had the opportunity yet, I'm afraid. Thanks, Tiff. New, that's one of the so underwater combat is one of the mechanics that we're working on, and that will be part of the main release. I think the last status update we got was it's almost ready, give it a few weeks. So it's not that far off at the moment. How old were you when you started getting into modding? I think 16. Not too sure, to be honest. In any case, what is objective 1? All right. I think I'm gonna have a look at the Gold Coast, since that's a pretty new area, and I haven't really been able to scour every inch so far. Is Skyblivion a mod or a port? So Skyblivion is a fan-made. It's a fan remake of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion in the Skyrim engine. So what we're doing is we're recreating all the assets, recreating the world, re-implementing the quests, and giving it a massive facelift. Because we're fucking nuts, but also because it's really good for your portfolio, and that's why a lot of us are getting ourselves into this madness. Yes, there's plenty of floating stuff. Don't worry about it. Yes, you do have to own Oblivion in order to install Skyblivion on your computer. For anyone watching that's a 3D artist or who has worked with the creation kit and is an experienced modder, we are always on the lookout for more volunteers, more people to help us finish this massive undertaking. Requirements are, well, they vary. If you go to our website, skyblivion.com, there's a volunteer page. You can have a look at that. There's multiple departments that you can apply for. There is an application process, and you won't get in if you don't know what you're doing. But anyone who says that they can, for instance, make a 3D model, implement a quest, or work in the creation kit to design interiors, etc., will be given a small test, and yeah, if you're a good fit, then we would love to have you. So the area we're in right now is the Gold Coast. Someone asked me earlier, what's your favorite region? I think Gold Coast is my favorite right now. It's been worked on by 3 different people. Currently, it's Cynthia who's doing a lot of the final touches, and it's shaping up incredibly well. Yes, it is. It is heavily inspired by the Mediterranean area. As you might notice. What is a dev diary? So, for the past couple of months, I've been working on the first episode of a new series I want to launch on YouTube that is about Skyblivion. Basically, it's documenting Skyblivion's process on a... well, it's not going to be on a monthly basis, but whenever we have time and plenty of progress to show off. The first episode is very generalistic. We're going to go over what the project is, what we've done, what we're all about, and showing what we have. And then the episodes following the first video are going to focus more on exactly what we've achieved over the last X amount of time. The script that I wrote for the first episode is, I think, about 15 minutes long, and I think you're gonna really love it. It is, you know, it's a longer video, so I'm curious to see how many people will actually watch it. But a lot of time and effort is going into it, and I hope it gives you guys a better insight into how much work goes into creating a project like this. And hopefully it also answers a lot of questions that you people have about the project. And, you know, seeing how the cookie gets made is, I find at least, is always very interesting. Erlen, I can actually show you what happens to that in a little bit, the area he's been working on. Do you have issues with volunteers using different design styles, for example, for regions? Yeah, so a big day-to-day responsibility for me is to make sure that the creative direction is following a certain set of rules and certain style. So when a new landscaper joins the team, I will work closely with them for a few weeks. They will work on their claim. I will provide them with the design document for the area in question, and we will kind of go through that and do a few iterations. And once he or she has a good hang of how the place is supposed to shape up compared to the other regions around it, then they're kind of let loose and they can go nuts. If anything does need to be changed, you know, they'll be let known. But generally speaking, at that point they should be good to go. This goes for all the different departments. We have different department leads who make sure that these requirements are met as well. And together we try to make a seemingly fitting game environment. It's definitely tricky having multiple people working on this project, and especially with a project like this where everyone is a volunteer, and for instance you go through a lot of people. Like, some people will only finish a single color set before leaving the project. Other people have been here for a while and they're able to contribute a bit more, but there's definitely some difficulty when it comes to managing all these different people coming in and out, and making sure that their work is up to par with what we have and what we plan to create as well. It's not easy. I'll be the first to admit that, but so far it's worked out fairly well. So I'm definitely content with results. Kvatch is right over there. Usually there's actually smoke coming from it. You've probably seen that in the past, but you'll just have to imagine it's there. What about after release? There's bound to be bugs and feedback how we handle that. So after our first initial release, people will be able to just provide us with bug reports, and we will of course support the project and the mod after release. I'm also expecting and secretly hoping that we'll get more volunteers to actually focus on bug fixing from the modding community, but time will tell. If you look on Nexus mods, there's a lot of mods that focus on fixing bugs for either the main game or DLC-sized content mods such as Falscar, Worm's Tooth, that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that those same people will help us out as well. And we'll of course work on a lot of fixes ourselves too. Does it get difficult to lead the development team alongside other responsibilities? Definitely, it's not easy, and for instance, because we have people from all over the world in the team, it sometimes means that I have to get up really early or stay up really late because I'm supposed to have a call with someone. It definitely has its difficulties, but so far I've been able to manage working on this project, getting a degree, going through my own, my own personal stuff, and right now I'm actually unemployed, so I have a lot of extra time, which kind of works out. Luckily though, I'm not alone. I have a wonderful team behind me, who help manage and contribute to the project whenever they can. Where am I from? I'm curious if people are able to tell from my accent. I know that at least on YouTube and Twitch, the regulars already know where I'm from, but I'm from the Netherlands. Yeah, I'm as Dutch as they get. Do I take donations? I personally don't, but there's a few Skyblivion developers who also stream on Twitch. Some of them are affiliates. They sometimes work on their own projects or Skyblivion, and you're able to subscribe to them or donate to them. I don't have links to everyone though, but you should be able to find at least a couple of them in the Twitch description. Do I wear clogs? No. I've never worn clogs. I eat a lot of cheese though, and I ride my bike everywhere. And that's way more important to a Dutchman than clogs, believe it or not. Yeah, you can enter caves and forts. The only thing is that the layout is sometimes very simplistic, and the lighting is, in most cases, not reworked yet, so it looks kind of bland. Are bikes expensive in the Netherlands as they are in UK? I don't know. I can get a bike for 50 euros. Secondhand. The thing is, in Holland, we all drive grandma bikes, or oma fiets, as it's called in Dutch, which is the most basic and cheap bike you can get. No gears. It can go forward and you can brake by cycling backwards. That's it. Those things are dirt cheap and you can find them everywhere. What's my favorite thing about the project? It's definitely been a lot of fun to connect with all these different people from different walks of life, different cultures, religions, countries. It's been absolutely amazing to create this kind of this weird, weird but loving community of a mix, like aspiring game designers, professional game developers, hobbyists. That's been a lot of fun. I've traveled to the United States once to go to PAX, meet up with a couple of Bethesda YouTubers. I actually was invited to the Bethesda party there as well. I got to talk with Pete Hines and a bunch of people who work in the ZeniMax. I met up with Shirley Curry, which was a lot of fun. I've been to Germany to do an interview at GameStar, which was really cool as well. It's been really cool to, for instance, with the landscaping, to write a document, for instance, on the Gold Coast with references and concept art from the 2D department, and see those ideas transform into, well, this. That's been absolutely amazing as well. I think that's my top 3. I also think, actually, on top of that, I've seen a lot of personal growth thanks to the project. I remember the first time I streamed, I was scared shitless. I could barely speak, and nowadays I'm very comfortable doing streams. I was also fairly good at I was always good at doing public speaking. That was never a problem. But public speaking for me was talking to 10 people, not to 1,000 people on YouTube, for instance, or 200 on Twitch. So that's been really really good for myself. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. I do feel like the community behind us has been there for me. If some of you remember, you know, when my partner passed away, I went through a really rough patch. But I got a lot of positive messages and actually people sharing their similar stories who've been through, you know, loss and losing a partner like that. And yeah, you have no idea how much that helped to actually hear that coming from someone else. So that's something I'm really thankful for. That's been absolutely incredible. Also, I think my character is bugged because I cannot turn anymore. I think it's because I talked to this dude. Oh, still fucked. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna reload a previous save and we'll go right back to Kvatch. We definitely have Swedes and Norwegians on the team, yeah. Okay, it works again. So let's go straight back to Kvatch. Oh man, nighttime looks fantastic as well. Unfortunately though, to see the Oblivion effects, it has to be daytime. Appreciate that, Smumbo. Thank you. Yeah, do you guys want to see the world map? Sorry, I'm always skipping over that, but here we go. Thank you, by the way, for all the follows on Twitch. I'm sorry I'm not reading out everyone's name. But I do see the notifications popping up. Alright, see, there we go. As we approach the Oblivion Gate, embers are filling the air. The sky is turning red. We start to hear thunder, lightning. And we went from a beautiful, serene forest area to Hell on Earth, or Hell on Nirn. I fucking bugged it again. Okay, so I can't talk to NPCs right now because I think I screwed something up with my with my load order. All right. These guards are wearing placeholder armor sets, by the way. We have new armor sets in the making by Roy. At least this looks kind of nice. You can see the scamp in the center of the Oblivion Gate. You can use console commands to get to Skyrim, that's no problem. Feels odd with the peaceful music. Yeah, I was really hoping that we can get one of our composers to compose a specific track for when you approach an Oblivion Gate. I think that would be a really good fit. Problem is we have no reference material, so we'll have to be really careful about how we go about that. Thank you for the follows, Polaroids, Nuz, Stunning Shadows, Jay, everyone else, really appreciate it. Alright, unfortunately I have to reload this save again, so I think I screwed up my load order somehow, which is why the quests are buggy. Luckily though, next month we should have a new build with far superior quest build as well. That'll be nice to have a look at. Okay, let's go back one more time, and we'll just not touch anything. The problem is I've installed a lot of different builds, and the problem when you don't manage your installation properly is that you're bound to break things, which is exactly what I did. And I'm not proud of it. King, thank you as well for the follow. And Ray. Nuss. Yeah, we still have to remake the Oblivion gates themselves. If any of you guys see questions in the chat that you think you know the answer to, please only answer questions if you're 100% sure. But yeah, feel free to help out. Chat is going really fast right now, so I'm having trouble answering everything. Plus, I have a feeling that you don't want to listen to me talk this entire stream, but you also just want to see and listen to what's on screen. Questions about how big is this mod gonna be, it's irrelevant. I cannot tell you right now. It still needs to be optimized. The installation is gonna get smaller with optimization. It's gonna get bigger because more content is getting added. So it's... Oh yeah, I disabled the AI. Almost forgot about that. Kinda cute. Alright, because I'm lazy and I want to move on, I'm going to reload the previous save because it has a nice... I was using a nice weather type. And I'm going to show you guys something else. Like I was saying earlier, I'm really looking for some... Oh shit, I don't have god modes. Whoops. I'm looking for hidden treasures, because that's one of the many topics we're talking about in the developer diary. Thank you, Oper, Elion, Fit, Sover, Your Life Is Mine. Thank you guys for the follows. Usually on Twitch, I'm at least the last couple of months, I've been doing a lot of nav meshing. If you guys want to see the modding tools that we use to create the world, that kind of stuff, definitely try to tune in during the week. Probably this weekend I'll work on it as well, because I don't have any plans. Sad Peppa. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, definitely stay tuned. Keep an eye out. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RebelSize. Usually when I do a stream, I'll post a story, or I'll do the tweety thing to let you know. Oh crap. Sorry, I broke the chat for a second. Your Life Is Mine. Welcome, welcome. Always cool seeing check marks in your chat, isn't it? D, I just saw your message. Yeah, if you want, you can drop me your plugin. I can load it up. What the hell? What does that mean? Okay. Well, Rind, I appreciate if you didn't. Yo, Envar. Welcome, welcome. Oh, this is also cool. The music you hear right now is a custom piece of music created for the Gold Coast specifically, which is the area we're in right now. All the regions in Cyrodiil have their own music composition. We're not removing or replacing any original music or any music from the original game, but we do have a few new tracks. So I'll shut the fuck up so you can enjoy. No, okay. I fucked it up. We passed some sort of threshold and it triggered a new track. Oh well. Xiv, yeah, we did. Close enough, Sorbet. Any plans to make existing NPCs into followers, like Inigo, Sophia, etc.? No, that's what I talked about earlier. There's something called scope creep. There's a lot of cool ideas and features that we could add to the game, but besides obviously improving the game and the experience for the user, it's also going to keep pushing the release date further and further back. Yeah, it would be nice to have a few more mechanics in the game. It would be nice to have some really unique puzzles, or different endings to certain quests. But the downside of doing that is that we drastically push back the release date every time we make a small change like that, because someone has to drop the work that's part of the core game, part of the core experience that we're trying to bring, and focus on something that's completely new for the sake of it would be kind of cool to have feature X or Y. If we were a AAA company and I was able to throw money at the problem, that would be great. That would actually be a solution. I could hire more people if I feel like the scope of the game is getting increasingly bigger. Problem is, we are all volunteers and everyone is gonna get burned out sooner or later. So we need to stay fresh, focus on the main task at hand, which is giving you Oblivion remade with core content and core gameplay mechanics. Anything that's not completely vital to bringing you a basic, or I say basic, but it's not really basic, is it? A proper Oblivion experience in the year 2020, anything that doesn't contribute directly to that is gonna get scratched, and you know, it might be a future mod, might be something that a developer works in their free time at some point, but it's not our focus. Believe it or not, we want this game out and released just as much as you guys, probably even more so, because we're the ones who actually spend hundreds, if not thousands of hours working on this fucking unit of a game. And in order to do that, we have to focus, we really do. So I hope that that answers your question, and I hope it didn't come off too much as a rant. I didn't mean to. But it's really easy to get carried away. It really is. And it sometimes really sucks to have to be the guy that says, you know, really cool idea, but please don't. But that's the way that this is gonna get out and released and done. Bart, it's fascinating how this is coming to live by your leadership and a great hardworking team. How old are you? Thank you very much for the kind words. I'm, let's just say I passed the 25-year-old threshold. I'm already thinking about my pension and what newspaper to subscribe to. My best days are almost behind me. No, I'm kidding. I am 25 though. Floating items are nothing to worry about, by the way. It's easy to place them, boop, back into the ground. So what's interesting is that, according to the lore, this is more or less what the Gold Coast and Anvil is supposed to look like. And as you probably know, this isn't what the game looked like in Oblivion itself. The countryside behind the city was currently it's very nice. You can see Gavatch from here. In Oblivion, the landscape was completely filled by these hills, about this high. So the city was almost completely invisible, and the landscape was very hard to traverse and to explore because of the irregular shapes. Further down, you see that the beaches are more flat and stretched out until they reach the sandstone cliffs, which reach all the way to Hammerfell. But even there, the landscape behind it is more smooth flowing hills instead of giant bumps, which Oblivion had to thank to its automatically generated landscape, unfortunately. The landscapes definitely weren't the most memorable part of the game. But what I really love about Oblivion, and the reason why it's my favorite Elder Scrolls game out of all the main titles, is the story and the setting. It's really high fantasy. The story I really like. You're just a prisoner who happens to be, and this depends on your perspective, either on the right place at the right time or the wrong place in the wrong time. You're not a hero, you're a prisoner. You're told to bring a note, bring an amulet, and you're still your own protagonist. You're not a Dragonborn, you're not the Nerevarine, you're just a guy. But that's the main story. The main story is not why I love Oblivion the most. It's actually the side quests. The writing for Oblivion was so incredible. It was goofy, it was funny, it was unique. Certain quest lines had developments that made you scratch your head like, what the fuck? Who done it? Fantastic quest line. Dark Brotherhood, really good. I love the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild quests. Having to kill, or thinking you're gonna kill some rats in someone's basement when it's actually the rats that you have to protect. Which is a very funny twist. That's what really made Oblivion stand out for me. That's what made it great. And that's really what we're trying to capture here as well. Although, you know, we'll have the additional benefit of the game looking absolutely fucking gorgeous. Yo, Emo, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you. Good timing as well. We're actually doing a gameplay demo of sorts this time around. Yeah, all the new peeps, welcome. Glarther, yeah, Glarther's questline was absolutely hilarious as well. So this is the closest you're gonna get to a Skyrim-esque environment. This is the Jarl Mountains, which shares the border to Skyrim. Yeah, for all the new people who just joined us from the raid, I'm Rebelsize, the project lead for Skyblivion. Skyblivion is a remake of Oblivion in the Skyrim engine. We're currently doing a bit of a walkthrough because I'm looking at interesting locations to feature in our upcoming developer diary. The benefit is that you guys get to see some of the really cool, unique, new environments that hopefully you all will play through at some point. Can we have a look at the ghosts? Whoops. Let's see, 0508D, oh, DB. No, that's not the right ghost. That's anticlimactic. Yeah, so we worked on a ghost on stream a while ago. Someone asked if I could show that specific ghost, and I'm not quite sure. Ah, there we go. That's more like it. Okay, they're both kind of angry. But this is the ghost that we worked on. Okay, can you... Oh shit, it's the wrong one.
Oh!
Yeah, so some of the creatures that are being reworked for the project, we actually streamed the process of. One of those creatures was this ghost, which we showed you the process from start to finish. And here it's actually in game, which is quite cool. There's a few variants actually of this guy, but he's quite gnarly. Yeah, zombie models also done. We're just we're gonna leave him to it. Actually, you know what? Since there's a lot of new people, let me quickly show you probably one of the best views in Skyblivion, which is of course the Imperial City itself. Or my personal favorite is the exterior actually. A lot of cool areas around this place. You know what I should show you is the area that you see when you leave the Imperial prison. Oh, this is also cool. Do you see that? That's actually the church in Bruma, the tower that's popping up right there. Ratio, thank you very much for the kind words. Also, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. John, no there is not.
Morning, sir. The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed.
Chess cam, yeah. The Endercasts, cool. Nice to hear as well. Can I show you Dive Rock? Yeah, I should be able to. For now, we're gonna make our way towards the Imperial sewers, which is where you leave the game and first see the exterior world, which is kind of exciting. Oh right, I didn't show you a single spell, did I? Oh, this seems interesting. Wolf Dynasty and Chainkeer Gaming, thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate that. Still remember Vilvern, if that's the name of the ruin? Oh yes, it most certainly is. My favorite location in the game. I have been in touch with Wes Johnson, but he won't be voicing any characters in Skyblivion, no. No, don't get me wrong. He won't be voicing any new characters. Okay, there's no new voice acting of Wes Johnson. To avoid any confusion. What's the most difficult creature model to make? I don't think we've made it yet. I think the Daedric spider might be very difficult. No, lots of limbs. Notice anything, by the way?
Talk to Dirham in the inn. I'm tired of this minstrel's freak show our town has turned into.
We're not doing any quests today, though. Oh, crap. The game is being played at 1440p, but I'm streaming at 720. I don't have a streaming PC, okay? I'm no Shroud. I'm limited by my hardware.
Now you're mine.
No, I'm not. Bo Willick. No. Of course not. The problem with streaming at 1080p is that people on Twitch are not able to change the resolution, and if you have shit internet, then you'll barely be able to watch the stream. Yeah, the Twitch channel is not partnered. Only partners get encoding options. Will there be Minotaurs in Skyblivion? If so, is there a chance to take a peek? Actually, yes. I can show you. In a little bit. We're actually getting kind of close to the Minotaur Grove. First, though, change the weather really quickly. Actually, I could accept subscribers on Twitch without a problem. Actually, that's not a legal thing at all. More of a personal choice, really. I'm gonna get a little bit closer for the draw distance to take over. To make everything pretty. Come on, load in. Do it. There we go. Alright. So this is what it's all about. Let me place the camera nicely. There we go. This will be the first thing you see when you exit the sewers. Pretty epic. Yeah, so what you see on screen right now, the main difference comparing it to Skyrim, for instance, is the new weathers that have been implemented. Now, there's no E&B being used for any of this. It's just the work of a really good lighting artist that you see on screen here. So the weathers in Skyrim are generally speaking kind of not too colorful. Oblivion being, well, the most vibrant and colorful game of all Elder Scrolls titles, of course needed pretty vibrant and colorful weathers, and as you can see, it works out quite nicely so far. The waters as well are very nice. They have a bluish hue to them, greenish blue, to really sell that fantasy vibe. And that's something that's being done for all our textures, and yeah, works out really well. All right, if you guys can hold on for 2 minutes, I'll show you the marshes of Skyblivion, which is totally a thing, believe it or not. You guys are very familiar with the beautiful vistas of Cyrodiil, but Cyrodiil also has a dark side. Let me switch to, there we go. Oh yes, there's a very, very dark side indeed. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Alright, I know where to go. Very cool. Let me relaunch the game quickly. And we should be all good. Jay and Raf, thank you very much for the follows. Oh, crap, I launched the wrong game. I like butts. Okay. TMI, but thank you for the follow. Nonetheless, appreciate it. Uh-oh, we have a follow train. Jitters, Boyward, Wards, Molus, everyone, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's see. Twitch notifications. All right. Oh, whatever. No Skywide, it's fine. Okay, do you guys hear the follow sound effect or not? Is it just on my end? Maybe it's just on my end. You do hear it? Okay, let me... hopefully that changes it. Yeah, the pop-up is fine. It's just the sound effect is kind of annoying when there's so many followers. Don't get me wrong, really appreciate it. And you're gonna be really glad you followed me as well, because the NavMesh streams are so much fun. Okay, I'm looking for a ship. Am I blind? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah. Called Mouth of the Panther. Oh. Okay. I thought... My bad. Oh, I see it already. Cool. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Blackwood. You might be able to tell from the name, it's not the most hospitable place on Earth, or on Nirn. And this is actually a really cool area that Dekeys, who is on our Twitch chat, worked on.
Go bother someone else.
That was actually going to be a surprise. I was going to say there's actually a bandit hiding up there who will jump you. But yeah, this is a really cool bridge that he finished earlier this week. And you can totally still hear the noise, can't you? God damn it. Fucking epic. Because this is a really cool area in the game. It's cool because it's very different from everything we've seen. Cyrodiil is very... Whoops. It's very bright. It's very... like this. It's colorful. It's pretty. But these marshes are anything but. They're dark. They're dangerous. And they will try their best to get you killed. This is really cool though. I just changed the weather to something a bit more vibrant to better show you guys what's going on in the area, because I know that YouTube and Twitch like to compress the hell out of their videos, so when it gets dark it gets very pixelated and hard to see anything. I'm missing all of the trees? What do you mean? Give me better instructions next time, okay, D? God. Yeah, we have the one of the lead landscapers who works in this area telling me in chat what to do. Oh, I'm using trees for my build, okay. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I yelled at you, okay? I didn't mean it. It's been a tough day, it's been hard, alright? That's what she said. Should move to mixer, oh wait. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna call me a poo-poo head? Fine, I'm gonna call you out on the entire stream. What the fuck is this, D? What do you call this, Floating beds. So next time you call me a poo-poo head on stream, fix your fucking shit. Motherfucker thinks he can call me a poo-poo head without me throwing a fit. He thinks that because I'm live, I'm not gonna do anything about it. Well, guess what, buddy? You're wrong. Okay, I'm actually gonna change the weathers back to something dark because this is not Blackwoody enough. This is very Blackwoody. Immediately, like someone put a gray filter on top of the game, isn't it? It looks horrible without the trees. Yeah, dude, I can help it. I'll go in a bit further, okay? Then it should be fine. Alright, disclaimer, apparently there's supposed to be a lot of trees in this area, and you don't see them because I don't have the trees in my build. So don't get upset at D, alright? It's not his fault. I mean, it's not mine either. It's never my fault. We'll figure out who to blame later. In any case, next month this area should look a lot prettier. Blame Todd? Fucking Todd. Have you tried Skyblivion on VR yet? You think I can afford VR? I'm wasting my time working on this project for nothing. I can afford VR. Oh, this is cool though. These are the new vines. Holy shit, dude. That looks so fucking good. Sorry, these vines are new from the most recent build update. Actually, the first time I've seen them used. I have VR if you want me to test it. Pass. Oh, that's dope. Can I use that? Am I too old to say dope? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's fucking dope. Very nice, very cool. Well, Skyrim Special Edition and Skyrim VR are pretty much the same thing. They should work. VR should work fine for Skyblivion. You know, technically speaking, but we won't know until we try. So if anyone wants to send me, what's the really expensive one? The Valve. I don't even know what it's called because there's no way in hell I'm gonna get it, so it doesn't matter. But that thing, the index, right? Yeah. If anyone has an index laying around, you know where to find me. Actually, I kind of hope that you don't know where to find me. It's kind of creepy. Don't send me things. Don't be creepy. Count Runes, thank you for the follow, my friend. Alright, Shangir, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. See you next time. Yeah, if you think that looks good, hold on a second, because the city actually looks really, really, really amazing as well. Leia, at least the exterior has been worked on for quite a bit. Oh, this is the, right. The haunted place. Axifis, no. That's too much. Yeah, you can spawn in dragons. Again, this is still Skyrim. Anything you can do in Skyrim, you can do in Skyblivion. You can spawn in dragons, spiders, ghosts, whatever. Is there anything in there? Ooh, there is. Free loot. Feels good. Let me walk around it properly to show off Leowin. She's too big. Holy fuck. Can't fit all this in the screen. Also, it's too dark to see properly. Bear with me, chat. I guess this works. Alright. So this is the new city of Leowin, which as you can see is divided up into districts. It's a lot bigger, has its own dock, docking station for the ships, a nice little drawbridge. The works. Can't see inside it though because the city is not loaded, nor I think the interior worked on a lot. But it's pretty damn cool. Skyblivion does not have open cities, no. But because there's no open cities, we're not limited, or as limited when it comes to making them look very nice and pretty on the inside. Have I been working on all this by myself? Oh no. No. There's a very, well, not a very big, but there's a very decent sized team of extraordinary ladies and gentlemen working on this epic mod. Appreciate all the kind words, by the way. It's really cool to see all the love and support tonight. I know I can always count on Kyle to make my work look broken. Hey, you're welcome, friend. You know I love you. Listen, we have a new full build coming up in this month, end of the month, or early next month, okay? It'll be fine. Okay, again, I'm sure that this is supposed to look a lot more fuller, a lot more full. That's not a word. And Dikis is screaming at the top of his lungs behind his desk. But so be it. Actually, the hammer is kind of interesting because there's a tiny little Easter egg on the bottom. There's the Skyblivion logo right there. Hard to see because of the grime. Kind of cool. Hey, Khaljit, good to see you. What can I say, Julia? Maybe both. Still really bummed that TwitchCon Amsterdam didn't happen. Seeking your roots. Oh boy. All right, so this is a pretty cool area in the region. As you can see, it's been. Do we have fire spell? God. Oh God. It's an area that's been completely burned to the ground because of the natural gas that comes from the pools. So you'll see all these gas clouds, which is really funny because if a player walks around this area at night because it's really dark and gloomy with a torch, they're gonna go boom boom. That's gonna make my day. I really want to see like a big streamer walk through this area and blow themselves up. That's really gonna, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really great. Especially strobe waffle. Fair enough, fair enough. Oblivion didn't have chickens. Are there chickens for Skyblivion? Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of chickens in the farms. Don't you worry. Oh, this is where we started. Dude, seriously, this is so fucking cool. I'm just gonna take a little screen right now. Lovely. Shroud blowing himself up. I would love to see that. Honestly, I think he'd be a good sport about it. I think he'd have a laugh. Roy, dude. Didn't see you there. Let me. How do you mod someone? I don't know how to mod someone like this. Dude, I saw you tagged me on Instagram. I didn't respond yet. I haven't looked at it. I'm very hyped though. Very hyped. Oh, come on. Give me some pretty weather. Thank you. Alright, so we showed off a couple of really cool areas, but this... It's not my favorite area in the game. But it's a really pretty picture. Wine country. What's not to love? To be fair, we have to do a lot more work on this area because I want these vineyards to be all over the city grounds. We can make them a lot bigger, for sure. Is bound armor and weapons still a thing? Yeah, of course. This is Skingrad, my friend. D, do you wanna start playing some DayZ soon? What's your time frame looking like? Alright, Onyx, thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping by and see you next time. If any of you guys are interested, I have a game date with two of our Skyblivion developers tonight. If you want to stick around for that, we'll switch games after stream. Might be fun, who knows? We'll actually be playing one of my favorite non-RPG single-player games. Purple Roads, that's where it's at. It's funny because the game we're gonna play is a game that was a mod before it became its own standalone game. Don't eat the purple snow. Love the texture work. No, that wasn't snow, that was missing textures, actually. Take a detour. Can you work on Gothic and Skyrim if you're done with Skyblivion? Hell no. After I'm done with Skyblivion, I'm done. You know how long I've been working on this project? I need to move on with my life at some point. Don't get me wrong, it's been a lot of fun. But I'd love to have a place of my own. And maybe work on an actual game that that's made from scratch. This is a really interesting area as well, because as you notice, there's a lot of dead trees. And the reason for the dead trees is not just because we love depressing the place up a little bit by placing dead shit around. It's actually because this alien ruin has been infested by necromancers and they're literally draining the life from the surrounding area. Ever heard of visual storytelling? It's quite an important part of or it can be an important part of game development. Basically what you want to do is you want to give the player hints on what goes down in a specific area. So in this case there's just dead trees, that doesn't really tell you much, but as soon as you enter the alien ruin, it'll start to make sense. Any particular company you'd love to be part of, development-wise? I would love to be, love to work at Guerrilla Games. They actually have their main office here in Amsterdam, which is pretty close to me. They're a Dutch game company. They worked on Horizon Zero Dawn, which was very well received. It's a really fantastic company. Both the titles they worked on and their work ethic, which is also very important to me. Ashes of Creation people are hiring in Amsterdam now. Alright, well, giving that a quick Google. For later. And I guess let me show you some more Gold Coast, my actual favorite area in the game. Oh shit! I was stretching right at the. Come on, give us sun, not that sun, the other one. Nice. I don't remember who, but someone asked if I could show Anvil. So let me show you Anvil. Do video game developers get government funding in the Netherlands? Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Uh-oh. These floating rocks are a telltale sign that my game, or that my save file is getting bloated because of faulty scripts. Good times. But here's Anvil. It got the same treatment as you saw with Leowin. It's been expanded upon. It's quite a bit larger than it was in the original game. It has a completely different layout, shape. Palace is still more or less the same. Oh, I can go inside, yeah, sure. Alright, Count Runes, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Actually, I'm gonna use a older save so the rocks are gone. Anvil, right, sorry, my brain is mushy. My favorite city in Oblivion is probably Skingrad. Now keep in mind that Anvil's still in work in progress. But yeah, it's slowly being built, as you can see. Are you a fan of the Oblivion gamer poops on YouTube? Oh yeah. Those are fucking fantastic. Is this... Oh shit, yeah, I didn't show you Clef J's claim. Oh, stupid. Okay, bear with me. D. Are you still here? Deaky deaky. Can you start joining day 1 Livonia 2, please? The queue is insane. But we might as well start now, I guess. I'll probably be streaming for another hour. That should give us enough time. Yes, Livonia. Oh, that's the, oh shit, that's the DLC. You don't have that, do you? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna show you, the area that Clef J has worked on. Yeah, there is. It's a new map. Don't worry about it. Sorry, chat. Bear with me. Viz, thank you very much for the. Okay, can you Did I just make a boo boo? Can you join Chernarus 3? Namalsk is free. Or it will be. Adam Franco is the one working on that. He's also the project lead for Daisy, to be fair. Yeah, day 1 Chernarus 3D. Can you do that? It'll give us a fresh character, but that way we don't have to play without Jack. All right, Systematic. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. When is the next 24-hour stream? Fucking hell. I hope never. Alright, D, love you. Kisses. Alright, the area we're working towards right now is an area that's worked on by Clef J. We collectively got him a new computer not so long ago, actually. We all chipped in and got him set up. He hasn't... I don't think he had made a PC upgrade in the last 10 years, and his PC situation was terrible. Terrible. Don't touch me, dude. Calm down, God. Just bros being bros, you know? You calm down.
Haha, found you. You don't have a chance.
Yes, I do. Is Mehrunes Dagon done? No. You know what? I'm just gonna ECL. Fake it until you make it. I'm not sure how to get up this goddamn mountain. I know there's a path somewhere. I can't be bothered to look. All right. Are you French Canadian? Oui. Croissant. Je ne parle pas français. Je ne parle pas. Papa. Okay, I think this is the road leading up to the Velos Mountains. Pretty sure. Have you seen my calves? I don't need a horse. Look at them. Oh yeah, poop. How do what's the command to turn off LOD again? Q isn't too high. I know, dude. I'm almost in. Dear's Twitch, is that normal? No. It doesn't have nav mesh. Right, T on, of course. There we go. This area has been finished this week, actually, so it's out of the process. Oh. It's nice. Oh, I remember what this is. I remember this path. I think. Maybe. Snugglebites. There's no shaders and no ENVs used. This is pure Skyrim Special Edition magic. This is just in-engine. There's no After Effects being applied to this this build at all. No, but there is proper lighting, which makes a huge difference. Boethia Shrine. Yeah, it's a little bit more impressive than the one in Oblivion. Just a little tiny bit. Look at this fucking thing. I love everything about this shrine. It's so cool. It is epic. What is the skeleton from? Find out. Have a look for yourself once you get the chance. So you're redesigning stuff too? Doesn't look like this in the original game. Oh, yep. No, not most. Pretty much everything you see is redesigned. All shrines are epicified completely. I'm sure we can use different assets to create a similar static. Shouldn't be a big problem. Oh, walking into the blob. Yeah, so every time a landscaper works in an area like this, LOD needs to be generated. In this case, the mountain was a bit higher up than it is now, which is why there's this blob. And if I turn off LOD like that, it'll magically disappear, for instance. Problem is, now we can't see any further than the render distance allows. So I have to pick and choose our battles. You're in? Congrats, dude. I'm happy for you. Alright, I'll switch over soon. Yeah, I'm in as well. This first character's probably gonna die, but I'll respawn soon. Hans, memory from Discord. Visiris, thank you very much for the follows. Appreciate you guys. For the people watching on YouTube right now, I'd suggest you have a look at the description of the stream. We'll be switching over to Twitch. Exclusively, and I'll be playing a different game with some of the Skyblivion developers. We'll have a game night on Twitch. We'll be playing a really cool open world game though that I think some of you will really love. It's online, but if you roleplay hard enough, you can pretend it's Skyrim. Yo, thank you guys for the follows, appreciate that. SWOTOR? No, it's not SWOTOR. Okay, to explain you a bit about the premise of the game we're gonna play later. It is a game that started out as a mod, which is very fitting because, you know, we're working on the mods. This game started as a mod. This game started out as a mod and became its own standalone thing. And it was in early access for a while. It's been in the works. It's been really interesting to follow from a you know, a hobbyist game developer perspective. See all the things that the developers had to go through. That doesn't look right. This is the area leading up to the Morrowind border gate, by the way. I'll show you guys up close. It's pretty fucking cool. But the game we're going to play in a little bit started out as a mod, became its own standalone thing, which I think is really cool. Set that. Oh, there's someone in the fortress. Alright, I'm just going to ignore that. This is also one of the really cool additions to Skyblivion. So we know that there are different regions in the Elder Scrolls games. What's really cool about Cyrodiil is that if you look at the map, we have multiple provinces that are connected to the game. So up here we have the Jarrow Mountains, which is where, you know, most of Skyrim takes place. We have Hammerfell, Elsewhere and Valenwood are over there, Blackmarsh over here, and Morrowind Mainland over there. So what we did is we added border gates and roads leading into those different provinces, and you see, for instance, more mushrooms in this area that are much larger, which is kind of like a visual cue, like, hey, you're approaching Morrowind soon. So we have those border gates for all the various regions in the game. As well as, of course, like we talked about before, all the areas being built up from the ground. Oh shit! Actually, someone asked about Dive Rock, which is very close by. Where is it? Okay, it's not that close by. No worries. I'm gonna take you guys up there. Whoops, wrong game. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. It's too many. I can't read them all. Can't do it. We're gonna make our way towards Dive Rock, which is a very interesting place. A bit of a fan favorite. Yeah, we're gonna TCL. You speed things up just a little tiny bit. Check the map. God, it's so much further. Thank you, Sack. I'm not gonna say your whole name, but appreciate that. Dark Witch, thank you very much for the follow. And Vile Intent as well. Okay, we're getting closer though. Oh, this is probably good as well. Actually, I should start out a bit lower. There's an estate. Right, let's speed it up a bit more. Fucking go fast! God. Fucking hell. Okay. We're back to our regular speeds. It's fine. This is another really lovely area. Let me make it a bit less gloomy. Quickly. It's actually close to where we need to go as well. This area has also been worked on and finished over the last few weeks by Clef J. Really good to have him back. It's been a while. The grass in this area are not final. They're placeholders, so don't worry too much about that. But the area is looking quite cool. Will the game be available in French? Oui, mon chéri. Ma chérie? Not sure which gender you are. But Oblivion has been translated in a lot of... Mon chéri. It has been... Fucking off. It's been translated into a lot of different languages over the last couple of years. And pretty sure there's a French. I'm 99% sure there's a French translation as well. Since we're not rewriting the quests, the translations, be it official or fan-made, will be compatible. No. Mon petit croissant is the nickname I have for my very special friend in Paris. I can't cheat on him by calling someone else that. Oh, this is also a really cool place. Do you guys remember the Udeflikte? The mythical creature? There's one in Morrowind and there's one in Oblivion. It got its own cool, unique-ish shrine. Udeflikte. Just the name alone is very cool. Okay, he's just a regular troll though. He might get a unique texture. That wouldn't be too much to ask. But yeah, the Udeflikte. This is funny though. Anyway, I promised to show you guys the view. Yes, someone did make a new troll model actually, which is not quite part of our minimal viable product plan, but I can't stop people from having fun, and they wanted to do a troll for fun, so there we go. Alright. What a view! What a view. Having said that, I'm gonna spam. So you guys can miss it. gonna spam Twitch. Let me alt tab back. Shut the fuck up, D. I know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna stop the stream on YouTube. I'm gonna cut it off in a sec. I quickly just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support today. It was really cool seeing so many of you show up. Really appreciate it. It's really motivating as well. We're working on our dev diary. I hope it'll be released soon. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. As always, if you are by any chance a 3D artist, if you have a lot of experience with Skyrim modding, we'd love to have you in the team. Check out our website at skyblivion.com and check out the volunteer page for more information. You can follow Skyblivion on various social media, be it Twitter, Instagram. What else we have? Facebook, Reddit, all that good stuff. What else? If you like me, if you like Dutch things, if you like bees, you can check out, I guess, my Twitter and Instagram as well, at Rebel Size. Yes, it's a thing. I know. Great. And stalk me there, or don't. Either way is fine. We're gonna switch games though. We're gonna play with a couple of Skyblivion developers tonight. It's game night, guys. It's Friday. So if you guys wanna hang around for that, that would be cool. It's a little surprise what game it's gonna be, but I think you'll really dig it. It's actually been pretty active on Twitch lately. It's had a bit of a resurgence. It's kind of trending, if you will. I love bees. Do you post about bees? Yes, I keep bees every Saturday. I try to post something about the bees. So yeah, that's gonna be really cool. Oh, actually, before I leave, check out. It's really important you check out Twitter and Facebook today, actually, because I made a really funny post, and I almost forgot to post the conclusion, which I'll do right now. Let's see. Doo. Yo, Skater, welcome. I mean, you're not too late. I'm not gonna stop streaming. I'm just gonna stream something else. Thank you guys on YouTube as well, by the way. Really appreciate you stopping by. It's been cool. It's been fun. Okay. Bear with me, everyone. And seriously, check check out our Twitter and Facebook. I'm not joking. I think you'll get a kick out of this. All right. I just posted it. I hope you you enjoy that kind of silliness. All right. Having said that, I'm gonna spam. Ah! No one wants to hear that. All right, hang tight. I'm gonna restart the stream. I'll be back in 10 seconds. All right. I'm just gonna